My name's Tandy Cronyn, and in The Keepers of the Flame, I'm the narrator. The story, strangely enough, has reminded me, this was something I felt strongly about throughout my career, but it has a kind of marvelous underlying sense of humor. It's not a comedy, but it does have a sense of humor, which I think is terribly important to everything. I can be doing a Shakespearean tragedy and you still treasure the moments where you can get a laugh, because that's human nature. There's always the absurd, the ridiculous somewhere. So even while this is a kind of marvelous morality tale, it still has these moments that are kind of deadpan and have an underlying laughter in them. My perspective as the narrator is, it's my job to tell the story to whoever is listening. The Keepers of the Flame is a kind of a made-up mythology. It's based on classical mythology. Zeus does actually make an appearance in the story, but the rest of it has kind of been invented by the author, and it's a very basic story of good versus evil, and heroes and villains, and the nature of courage. And there's one character who I think changes enormously from bad guy to good guy, and the storyteller, I always feel the storyteller probably takes on the personality of the author. You're really telling the story from that point of view, which is challenging, but a lot of fun too. I'm really thrilled to be a part of this because growing up, my favorite books, I had 3 books on classical mythology. I had Norse mythology, and it written for children. I wish I'd kept them. We gave all the children's books away, and I read these books again and again until they were worn. Norse mythology was actually my favorite, and then also Greek mythology and Roman mythology. So I'm thinking, I'm hoping that young people, you could start maybe as young as 8. I think they'll get it and enjoy it. And it'll give them a sense of the classics, which of course I'm crazy about. Or I think of kids who haven't read their Greek and Roman mythology. There's so much they're going to miss. There are all these references and images in Shakespeare that go back to things in the classical mythology, because in Shakespeare's day, everybody knew those stories, and they're great stories.